People with disabilities are just like everyone else. We love, we have careers, we lose, we dream, and here I am.
Hi, I'm Cameron Esposito. I'm a stand-up comic. I'm a queer person, obviously.
As an artist, I don't like passively consuming experiences. I want to be part of creating the experience.
She represented a woman that I could truly have a conversation with and talk about what it means to be a proud trans woman living our life and share about our own journey.
Teachers, mothers, mentors, and guides. The extraordinary women of the Hello Sunshine Together live tour share authentic and heartfelt stories with the people who inspire them most. In Story Scouts.
So when I first started pursuing comedy, what did you think?
Well, I thought that's wonderful because I have a sense of humor and I like to laugh. And the first time we came to the Gotham and you had, what, about 5 minutes?
Yeah.
I brought a couple of my friends with me, but I was worried that in front of my friends, in front of me, you were gonna curse and my slipper is gonna automatically reach you on stage. Yeah. But luckily, you cleaned up your act for me.
I did. I think that you're the perfect example for people who think it's too late to dream. Because if you could have 4 kids before the age of 26 and still end up being the chief of lab at one of the biggest hospitals in New Jersey, then anything is possible. Now that I'm doing the TV show, people are gonna say, oh, she's an overnight sensation. And that night took 17 years of hard work and not quitting.
I can't believe we still live in a world where we talk about like the issue of trans folks using bathrooms or like the issue of marriage equality or the issue of racial justice as it applies to like the queer community. And it's like, these are people. We are people. This is not, I'm not an issue.
I mean, it's so interesting when people ask you to not be who you are, but you know, everything else has been defined by people figuring out who it is that they are, you know?
Oh, friend.
And it's so, you know, when I walked in here to talk about LGBTQ people, I didn't stop being Black when that happened. And so that is the only perspective that I can come from. And that has to matter. My representation matters. The way that I walk through the world matters. It informs the way that I think about things. And there are so few people like me and like you doing these things. Our perspectives really do matter.
I have a personality type where I'm always trying to prove that I'm enough. Growing up in a background where I didn't fit into my surroundings, I always felt like something was wrong with me. I just always had this lack of confidence because I was always looking outwardly, like maybe this music manager will tell me how to be, but it's like the answers always lie within. You always challenged me to be like, well, what do you want?
I think the main work we did was to help you find your voice.
Yeah.
It's that when you say things that you want to say, it actually resonates. I believe that we all see things and feel things the same way and differently. But the way you felt it and the way you can articulate it can help somebody make sense of what they're feeling.
If people knew that I was trans, they kind of expected some sort of educational, spiel about my journey.
They're entitled for you to explain to them what it
to
means.
Explain to them what it is, what it's like, how I feel. At the time, I was just like, I'm just being myself.
Yeah.
I didn't have any answers. Yeah. The gift of being out and being proud is that we can find each other. And to think that I could have continued life without having met you or any of our other sisters just terrifies me.
Here we are.
We're like the best of friends.
We're inseparable after that, basically.
Pretty much.
I remember the moment I started sleeping in your couch.
I never left.
I never left. I just wanted to hang out. I think that just that bond, just that bond of
home.
sisterhood. It was home.